It seems like it's going to be real. It seems like it's going to happen. Newcastle United, I dare to say it, but it's beginning to feel real. Newcastle United, we're about to get a new owner.
I know the Saudis have a bad reputation, but I don't think that should have any bearing again on the takeover of Newcastle, because we're desperate to get rid of the person who's in charge.
And the day I hope it happens, it'd be great for the city as well as the club, because what they'll do is they'll invest in the community, and that's what we need.
When we get to next season, and if the new owners are in place, who could and should be in the dugout?
And with that, hey assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to the Newcastle United Takeover Career Mode with financial fair play rules set in place. Newcastle United have earned in 2018-2019, they have earned 116 million from the TV deal. So because of that, we have put in 116 million into the budget of Newcastle, but due to the financial fair play rules, we have to be careful. Every transfer I make, I have to write down everything basically. So we have to be very, very careful with the financial fair play rules. And I'm so excited to get into this career mode. Now, realize this. Last year we did have a Newcastle United career mode and it turned out to be a great one. But at that point, we couldn't have thought that this takeover is actually happening. This one is actually happening. And as the Newcastle fans like to say, cans everywhere. If you guys don't know that reference, that basically comes down to if the takeover is official, the fans are gonna go mental and just drink a lot of beer. And you know what? I might pop one myself just for this takeover to happen. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys are excited about this new career mode, and if you want this to continue and be an amazing career mode, make sure to smash that like button, guys. I would love to see this series starting off with over 5,000 likes. That would be the dream come true, because at the same time, this is not only a new career mode, this is also my own personal comeback to career mode. I feel like I haven't posted career mode in a month. All my FIFA viewers, hey, how you doing? We're using the realism mod again. Yes, we are using the newest mod in the realism mod. We also have a lot of faces updated, a lot of new things in the realism mod, so we are using it again. A lot of controversy was going around with it, but to be fair, it just is the mod that I know personally, and it's just the best one that I personally can use. I know there are different mods out there, but we're gonna go with this one for this series because it is familiar to myself. Now, Joelinton up top in a striking position, Dwight Gale alongside him. I want to bring in a totally new philosophy to this Newcastle team, along with the 116 million that we get to spend in this window. There are a few very important things, and the channel members on this YouTube channel, especially the tier 3 ones, are gonna have a special say, because we are gonna be investing big time into the youth academy. And let's start it right now. We only want the best of the best. Now you gotta realize, we have now this money, but we gotta be careful. We're gonna be building up Newcastle for the future. We're not building Newcastle for now. We are going for the future. And I've seen a video of True Geordie. He is a massive Newcastle United fan, and he himself said he doesn't want to see Newcastle just go in and buy Mbappe, buy this guy, buy that guy, break all the financial fair play rules and get punished for it in years' time. He wants them to go ahead and invest into their facilities. He wants them to go ahead and invest into their youth academy and do it the right way. Bring in the best scouts, best talents from around the world, and bring in the best coaches to improve those players. So right now, 4-star isn't good enough for Newcastle. We need the best scouts possible. Saying that, we want to play the 4-4-2 formation in this career mode, and most importantly, guys, we are going to be playing a very high defense. We're going to be playing 8 depth. We're going all out. We want to have some success. We want to have a lot of width as well in our team. Players in the box can actually go up as well. That is going to be unbalanced, balanced offensive style and also balanced defensive style, but more most importantly, we are going to be attacking our opponents all over the pitch. Constant pressure, high pressure basically, just trying to get that ball into the team. Now, Newcastle obviously have made the signing of Joelinton in the hopes of him turning out to be a great striker. Now it's his chance, because we are going to be bringing in the players to play alongside him and improve him. Joelinton, this is your shot, buddy. This is your only shot. If you don't do well, Newcastle got that cash now, and we can spend it big time to get rid of you. So be careful. Dwight Gale, an old career mode legend of mine, he is currently going to be in a striking position alongside Joelinton, but that is definitely one position that we might need to change. And of course, the most special player in this team, the 5-star skiller, the man with the Gucci headband, Alain Saint-Maximin, is going to be in that left wing position. Almiron down the right hand side, the man with pace but no brain, it seems. He's so good in dribbling. He's so good in getting away from people, but he rushes things so much. At times, it feels like he is too fast for himself. So I'm looking forward to see what Almiron can do for us in this season. That is a great right midfielder to have. Almiron down the right with his left foot, cut inside, score goals. Saint-Maximin with his right foot on the left, cut inside, score goals. That is the plan. Shelvey and Hayden are holding down the midfield. As much as I like these two, in my previous career modes for Newcastle, with the financial takeover that they had now, that needs to change. Hayden and Shelvey, Gale, those are players that we might need to get rid of. Lascelles is going to remain the captain. He's going to remain in the starting lineup, at least for now. And the same goes for Fabian Schär. Yedlin, he had his chance at Newcastle. That is someone that we can definitely get rid of. Jethro Willems has just lately said on Twitter, when someone asked him, where do you want to play? He said, I want to go back to Newcastle. He loves the club. So Jethro Willems might stick around for this season at least. He does have some really good stats on him. A very well-rounded player. And then we still have Andy Carroll on the bench. Those things need to change. We have a beast in Longstaff, who is a very talented player who should be taking over the position of Hayden or Shelvey in the future. So Longstaff will get plenty of playtime. And then, of course, we have a bunch of high-rated players here as well who are pretty old. I mean, Dummett, 76 rated, 27 years old. Fernandes, 30 years old. Lejeune, 28 years old. We need to invest into the future. And talking about the future, Longstaff is definitely one of them. That is a player that we look forward to bringing to the squad as soon as we can. Muto needs to go. Manquillo, in my eyes, could be leaving the team as well. Ki Sung needs to go. A lot of players need to be put onto the transfer list, and we can do that right now. Now, originally, I actually wanted to add more money into the transfer budget. This is one thing that I want to quickly clear up. Obviously, the wages should play a role in this as well. We have a lot of wages that go out on a weekly basis. We have 859,000 going out. So I'm gonna say, in order to make things realistic, we're gonna put 859k into the wage budget, guys, and with that, I think we will have it balanced quite nicely. So we go down to 76 million in the transfer budget, 868k in the wage budget. That is the way that we're going to do the split right now to be within the financial fair play rules within this series. So 76 million to spend for Newcastle United. That is what we are going to be doing for the rules that we have set for ourselves. I'm happy with that. With that money, we can still make some big boy signings. And I think actually in real life, Newcastle probably got even more TV money in this season than they did last season, but I wanted to just go with the figures that we had from 2019-2018 season, and that's the way we have done it. And the 868,000 are now in the wage budget, and they can only be used for the wage budget. We cannot adjust the budget from this point on. Here we go. Now, of course, the board has expectations. One thing you guys gotta realize, we have our own objectives. Fan objectives are gonna be returning into this series. So in the comments down below, hashtag fan objectives, but make sure you post your comments at the end of the episode, because by then you will know which players have made it into the team, what type of things we have done with the squad. At that point, it's probably best for you to go ahead and ask for fan objectives to be put within the series. If we don't succeed in the fan objectives, what happens is we get punished. We have forfeits in place that are going to come in as well. But first of all, let's set up the fan objectives first. Now, with 76 million, what do I want to invest in? Since I want to play high attacking football, I need very good all-rounders in my midfield. Players that can basically do anything, attack and defend at the same time. Jonjo Shelvey the pace is just lackluster, and his defending is lackluster as well. Hayden, again, not that much pace on him, not that good with his shooting. Both of these guys, despite being talented players, are just not the future for Newcastle United. The same goes for Dwight Gale. He's all about pace at the moment. Even at the age of 28, he still has plenty of pace in him, and he definitely wants to get in behind the defense, but he's probably going to end up being a backup player for our squad. So let's start spending the 76 million, and I think I already have some players in mind. Now, there is one player that Newcastle is linked to who is not the youngest, but would have a big impact onto their team, and someone that deserves more respect on their name, and his name is Edinson Cavani. Now, at first, of course, we would like to build the future of Newcastle, but also we have to handle the present. And he is 32 years old. Obviously, he will go down in his stats, but he's only worth 33 million, and we can definitely get another one good season out of Edinson Cavani. He is rumored to join Newcastle, and for that reason, I think this might be a very, very good option for ourselves. I'm surprised that he has 80 composure though. I would have expected him to be better. He does have an 87 rating overall. He has really good reactions, really good stamina, good jumping, good aggression. Attack positioning is on fire. His pace isn't that bad. He has finishing on 88, heading accuracy on 89, shot power on 88, volleys on 88. It is, I think, time to bring in a marquee signing into this Newcastle squad, and his contract is expiring, so we might be able to get this guy for very cheap. Edinson Cavani, do you want to join into the Premier League? Let's get it done, buddy. So here is the coach with a little bit of longer hair this time around, because I'm obviously growing out my hair at the moment, so I might just look like him in a few months, guys. Edinson Cavani, I might also look like you in a few months. Now, we're going to offer a transfer fee for him, or do we offer a player swap? I do have a bunch of players that I would like to offer, but I think I'm just going to go with the transfer offer of 23 million. I want to see what they say. I'm going to put in a sell-on clause. Don't think it matters for Cavani, but here we go. 23 million. His contract is running out. Keep that in mind. Oh, well, you know what? If you want more money for a 32-year-old, it's not going to work out. I'm not about to pay 30 million for an Edinson Cavani who is old and his contract is running out. Go ahead and find someone else that's going to spend money on him. I tried, people. I tried, but I'm not going to be spending a big amount of money on a striker that is not going to last me more than just one season. So that is sadly the first transfer that fails for Newcastle, and that is going to happen a lot, I think, for Newcastle in real life as well. A lot of players might not want to join at the end of the day. One player that I'm seeing heavily linked, like genuinely heavily linked to Newcastle on the internet right now is this man right here, Philippe Coutinho. He might actually go to Newcastle. Now, here's the deal with Coutinho. That's a tough one. We can't get him. He's currently on loan at Bayern Munich, but we're going to shortlist him for now. Just so you guys know, I'm trying to look for players that Newcastle actually are going for and maybe bringing them in as we are moving forward. Well, I've just seen another rumor, and this one might be interesting. I would actually like this guy to join into the team, because I genuinely believe Kevin Volland is a beast of a player. A leader of men. That's interesting. Wouldn't have expected that with Kevin Volland, but he does have it on him, boys. We could potentially go for Kevin Volland to join into our team. 26 years old, a very good striker with a rocket of a left foot, an exceptional finisher, and I think that would be a great signing. So Kevin Volland. Alright, Cavani didn't work. Coutinho won't work for now because we don't have the budget, but Volland definitely is a player that I would personally like to bring in into the Premier League. He has also one more thing, solid player and leadership. That I do like. We need fighters in this Newcastle team to get them back towards the top of the Premier League. So Kevin Volland is not going to be a cheap one, people. We will have to spend a decent amount on this young man who is probably towards his best ages in terms of his football. 30 million is what I'm going to offer for Kevin Volland with a sell-on clause of 10 mil. Or am I offering a little bit too much here? Let's go for 27 mil. 27 million offered for Kevin Volland from Bayer Leverkusen. That would be a beast of a left footer. Can he join us? Let's go! The first transfer of Newcastle is possibly happening. Kevin Volland could be the first marquee signing for Newcastle within their budget for this season. I like it a lot. He has already come in a black and white suit. He knows what it's about. Kevin Volland, you would be a crucial first team player. You would be playing alongside Joelinton, two players that have some sort of experience in the Bundesliga, playing against each other, I would say. Now they could be reunited at Newcastle United. Kevin Volland, that signing would actually be sick. I have been waiting for a couple of years for him to join a bigger team. He's doing well at Bayer Leverkusen, but here we go. 4-year contract up until you're 30 years old, Kevin Volland. What are we saying about this? Are you going to be joining us? He has a real face as well, which I really like. 4-year contract, it's fine. No release clause, that is perfect. What do you want on your wages? That's the question. He's not going to come in himself. I will have to offer. I hate this part. So according to my sources, he's getting 85k at Bayer Leverkusen. That is a decent amount of money. We're going to go for 80k for Kevin Volland. That is what we're going to do. I think that is a decent amount to spend on him at first. That is my first offer. Why can't I just put that 80k in there? There we go. 80k for Kevin Volland. Let's see if he does accept that. I would assume he won't. He does! 80k, actually lower than what he gets at Bayer Leverkusen. The first signing of the Newcastle United career mode has just come in. It is Kevin Volland to strengthen that attack. He's going to take over Dwight Gale's position. Dwight Gale is going to become a super sub, and Carroll is going to go down to the bench. That, my friends, is a marquee signing. Look at this guy. He might not be the paciest player, but trust me, his shooting is exceptional. He can also play down the wings, which is good. High work rates on this guy. He has 88 stamina, 82 strength, 82 reactions, 82 balance, 81 vision, 80 composure, 82 attack positioning, everything around the 80s in the physical aspect, apart from the interceptions. That obviously isn't that important for a striker. Then we go into ball control, looking very good. Ball control, dribbling, crossing, finishing. He's just a very good all-rounder. Cavani might have been the better choice, but sadly Cavani didn't want to join. And if I'm spending around 30 million, I want to spend it on a younger player who is better for the club's future. So shot power on 87. Trust me, this guy's left foot is gonna bang us a few goals in, and I'm so looking forward to it. Kevin Volland, welcome to Newcastle, buddy. Let me see you in that Newcastle kit as we go into the squad hub. I want to see him in that kit. He is new, but he already knows how to wear that kit. Let's jump right in there. Where is he? Kevin Volland, there he is on the right hand side, looking beautiful. Hopefully the face cam has moved at this point, but that is very nice. Kevin Volland, first signing of the Newcastle United financial takeover, financial fair play series. Now what we can do though is one thing. We don't have to sit here and wait until we bust out our entire budget. We can definitely sell players. So as I said, Hayden I like more than what's his name? Voldemort. I don't even know his real name right now. Voldemort, you know who I'm talking about. He is the one that I would rather keep than that guy. Almiron obviously is going to stick around. Woodman is a goalkeeper that is out on loan, but definitely a player that we could potentially sell or keep around for the future. Yedlin is someone that I'm happy to sell. I'm sorry, Yedlin, you just don't have a spot in this team anymore. There he goes. Voldemort is named Shelvey. Shelvey, you are kind of a leader for the squad, but I have to say the time might have come for you to go. But it's not a definite decision. Shelvey can remain in the team if necessary. These players are the ones that I want to get rid of. Lejeune can definitely go. Manquillo is definitely someone that I can let go. Muto, 100% a player that I do want to let go. Kraft is a right back, 24 years old. You know what? You can remain in the squad. Dummit, you can leave us as well. We are going to strengthen us through the youth academy and all that good stuff. That is definitely going to be something that we try and do. Ki Sung Young, you can go as well. Matt Ritchie, 29 years old. It is time to leave. We are building for the future. And even Atsu, with his pace, might just leave the team, and especially Andy Carroll is going to go. Saive is a good all-round backup, so we're going to keep him in the team. Longstaff is going to stick around. Darlow can go because we have that young kid out on loan. We can bring him back if necessary. And then the rest we will keep for now because they are mainly young players. Now let's move on though into the preseason tournament, in which we could be earning ourselves around 7 million if I'm not mistaken. So Maybe we look forward to that. Hopefully we can get that 7 million into the club. We have a loan offer and a transfer offer immediately. I do not want loans, I want sales. Fernandes, 6.6 million offer from Galatasaray for a 30-year-old player who's worth 7 mil. I will accept that for now. That is a decent amount for a player that is that old. So Fernandes, enjoy your time over in Turkey, buddy. First game of the series, because we do have the realism mod. The preseason game will not just be simmed through. We will actually get to see it minute by minute, which obviously I like a lot more than just skipping it. I absolutely hate the fact that they have changed that. First game, and Jethro Williams already picks up a red card. Let's see if Kevin Volland can score in his first match. Obviously, once we get into the Premier League, we're going to be playing a lot of the matches ourselves. Don't you worry. Kevin Volland gets injured. You have to be freaking kidding me. We pick up a red card and an injury, and he was a solid player. Kevin Volland has the solid player trait and he gets injured in the first game. This has to be a joke. 2 days, okay, thank God. I genuinely thought for a second there that he would be gone for longer. 2 days is okay. There we go. Transfer offer for Atsu, Boca Juniors. I'm fine with that. If he wants to go over there, have fun, buddy. Boca Juniors have some amazing fans. Hopefully Volland doesn't get injured this time, and maybe we can even get a victory. That'd be cool. I would appreciate 3 points in the preseason tournament now. That'd be pretty nice. Obviously, with the realism mod now, simulations and everything should be a little bit more realistic. We should be getting some decent results through these if we can. Wolfsburg is not a bad team, though, so that is a team that is definitely on our level, if not past our level. But with Kevin Volland signing, I'm kind of hoping for our team to get something done. When in the first 80, nothing has happened. Volland picks up a yellow card, and the game ends 0-0. Not really looking too good in the preseason tournament so far. 2 points after 2 games. We do need a victory in this third one against Mainz. So Mainz, show me what you got. This time, please. Come on, get that debut goal. Joelinton scores the first goal of our career as the coach of Newcastle United. Obviously, still preseason tournament. It's not that important, but that additional money would help us out to be able to spend more, because that is money that we gain through success, and that is always something that we can spend rather than just going out of our own pocket. So the 6 million would be pretty nice. They do equalize, and with that we might actually be out, boys. We might be out of the preseason tournament. Are we? I think no. We're still in it. Let's go. We're still in it, and Atsu has been sold. Boca Juniors signs him and gives him the number 15. Up next, Sampdoria in the semi-finals. I'm going to say this is the game where Volland finally scores his goal. That's what I'm going to say. Please, don't disappoint me, man. It's been 3 games so far. One of them you got injured in, and the other 2 you didn't get a goal. Almiron scores first for us, which is good to see. And then Shelby picks up one for himself. That is going to be a victory. Shea scores 3-1 in the end. Again, no goal from Volland, but trust me, when we play the games ourselves, we're going to get there. Preseason tournament finale against Levante and a bunch of transfers. Saive, 4.8 million for him. I do kind of want to keep him as a backup player, to be fair. He does have some really, really good stats on him, so I'm going to reject that offer. Lejeune for 11.4. That one I will accept immediately. Lejeune, have a good time, my buddy. You are going over to Portugal. Newcastle in the finale. This time, come on, Volland, please, get it done this time, man. We've been working hard to get you into the team. We missed out on Cavani, brought you in. Get it done. Joelinton has scored the first one for us earlier on. I do need to win this, so it might come down to penalties if it continues like this. 20 minutes left in this game. No changes that actually make sense for our team in terms of scoring. And we do go into penalties and we do win. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to just pretend like it was 4-4. Kevin Volland was about to take the last one. He scores and we won. So Volland has just won us the preseason tournament. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Oh, also, do we have a 5-star scout now? No, we don't. Still waiting on him. Still waiting. A total of 7 million have been brought in from the preseason tournament, and a bunch of players have been sold, and another one is leaving. Muto, you are now going to Southampton, so he is going to a rival team. Let's see if we can come up against him in the Premier League. But in general, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this financial takeover of Newcastle United? Do you think it's the right thing that's happening? Do you think they should block it? Apparently, a bunch of players in the Premier League circle, so to say, are trying to prevent the Newcastle United takeover. Matt Ritchie is going. Fabian Schär is not going anywhere. We're blocking that offer immediately. Oh, they're trying to sign Lascelles as well. That's funny. He has a release clause of 28.6 million though, so we got to be careful with Lascelles. We don't want to lose out on him, that's for sure. And Ritchie, and then another offer. This time Inter wants him. Hey, you know what? I wish you to play at Inter, man. Good luck. Another player that we were willing to let go, Manquillo. 7.4 million. That is a weird one. I do want 10 mil for this guy. That is what I want. I don't want 7.1. That's for sure. He's only 25, so that is what we're going to say. If anything, 9 million is the lowest I would go. Ki Sung-young, 5.5 million, 30 years old. Totally fine with me. Saive is going to be taken off the transfer list right now. Blocked as well. Come on, give me a 5-star scout. We have a 5-star, 4-star. That's not good enough. That is not good enough for the Prince, who has invested big money into this team. He wants the best of the best. Oh, now a tough decision is about to be made, but that decision has to be made for the future of Newcastle, boys. Jonjo Shelvey, as much as I like you, we have to move on and get into the future. So they are offering 14 million for him. I'm going to be asking for 18, with at the lowest selling at 16 million. That is going to be my counter offer for Shelvey. Clark, I'm happy to let go as well, 6.3 million. And again, guys, this is a massive rebuild of Newcastle United. You have to be aware that all these players are probably going to be leaving in real life as well, because if they bring in that amount of cash that they have, none of these players that I'm selling right now are going to stick to the club. At least that's what I think. Apart from Jonjo Shelvey, maybe he will probably stick around. But all the other ones that I'm currently selling, they probably will be left out in the future of Newcastle anyways. So what I'm doing here is not unrealistic. It is probably the most realistic I could do. Now finally we get a good offer for Dummett, 7.5 million. Totally fine with that. Another good transfer to let go. We are letting go of all the deadwood in the team to bring in the young talents through the academy and through the transfer market. There is that offer that I was waiting for Yedlin, 12.2 mil. Yep. That's the one, 76 rated. We're going to replace him immediately once he's gone. Napoli have said 18 million for Jonjo Shelvey, who's worth 11.5 and 27 years old. That is the only one from all those players that I'm selling right now where I would say that probably wouldn't happen. But since it's a game, since we are not taking it as serious, apart from the rules that we have set up for ourselves with the financial fair play, we're going after Jonjo Shelvey. He is leaving the team for 18 million. Imagine Jonjo Shelvey playing in the kit of Napoli alongside Alan. That is a picture that I would like to see. Manquillo deal has been agreed upon. 9.5 million is at the end what we are getting. We're not getting the 10 million we desired, but still 9.5 is more than enough. Soon enough, you guys will see the transfer budget and you are going to be very happy about it, because we are going to be able to spend money in a fair way because we have let go of players and we will be able to bring in new ones. The first Premier League game against Arsenal is coming up, so right now is the perfect time to bring in yet another signing into the team. This is the squad that we have at the moment. A bunch of players have grown. Kraft has taken over his right back position. I believe what's his name? Schär has gone up to an 80 rating. That is good to see. We do like to see Lascelles go up to a 79 as well. So some sort of growth is already in the team. But who is going to accompany this team in that centre midfield position rather than Shelvey, who's about to leave us? Who is taking over that position? That needs to be sorted right now. In total, all the players that we have let go, including Yedlin, Clark, Ki-sung, Ritchie, Lejeune, Muto, Atsu, Fernandez, all these players have brought in a total of 46.6 million into the budget, my friends. That is a big amount, and of course we're still to let go of Shelvey, but take a look at the budget right now. We are up to 105 million, and that, my friends, is good enough for us to spend big for that midfield position. We need a midfield maestro, someone that will take this team to the next level in that spot, someone that can defend and attack and score goals and get assists. That is what we want, and I think I have someone in mind. Newcastle United love their French players, and due to that, boys, we're gonna go for someone that is exactly that. It is gonna be Sanson. I think this guy deserves to move away from Olympique Marseille. It's been time enough. 24 years old, 5'11" tall, can attack, can skill, can pass, can score, can do anything and defend at the same time. For that reason, Sanson is the guy that I deem perfect for this Newcastle team. Newcastle love buying French players, and he would have a really good link to Saint-Maximin as well, would make it easier for him to adapt to the squad. So Sanson, we are going for you, my friend. I want you in this team. He does have a real face as well, so this could be a very, very good signing. Could be very expensive at the same time though. So initially, I am going to be offering around 23 million for Sanson. If they run away, we know we will have to spend more. Let's offer 10% in the sell-on clause, 23 million. Will they accept this? He probably has a long-term contract running at Marseille, so I would expect him to want more than this. 25 mil. That is perfect. I do not mind that at all. 25 million for Sanson and still 18 million to spend. That is a massive deal if we can get this through. The contract deal is very important now. Sanson, let's bring you into the team. The contract is coming up. One thing you guys also need to realize is we're going to be playing this on ultimate difficulty and the games are going to be as tough as possible. So trust me, this is not going to be an easy career mode. Even if I had the best players, this is going to be rough because I'm going to adjust the sliders so that every game I have to scrape for a win. Every game is going to be a tough one, so it is not going to get boring for you guys to watch very, very soon. I know that a lot of you guys do not like the fact that the career modes do tend to get quite easy very fast. This time around, I'm going to make a conscious effort to making it as hard as possible. That's why I brought back the realism mod, which should make the gameplay even harder already, and also that is why I will be using the ultimate difficulty along with sliders to make it as hard as I can make it with having a very, very strugglesome season basically. But 4-year contract coming in from my main man, Morgan Sanson. He is going to join into the team to improve the squad even more. I am very happy with that signing, and I think you guys will be very happy with that one as well. And he's not asking for wages, so we gotta look for the wages ourselves. I'm gonna offer this young man 40k. Let's see, 40. Let's go 40. Yeah, let's go 40k for Sanson. Is he gonna accept that? Will he join us for that amount? He's shaking his head. I don't know if he's happy. He is happy. Sanson, welcome to Newcastle United. First, Kevin Volland. Second, Sanson. Volland actually rumored to go to Newcastle. Sanson wasn't, but he is the perfect player for this team. Is exactly what I'm looking forward to have in a 4-4-2 type of formation. 79 rated at this point in time. Definitely will be growing past that. So Newcastle United have just brought in a massive player who is definitely better than Jonjo Shelvey in my eyes. So he's going to take over that position, and our bench is looking much better now. It is not filled with a lot of dead wood. One player that we definitely need to get rid of though is Andy Carroll. That is a player that we want to get rid of, but Sanson right here can do exactly everything that I asked for. He's really good at everything. 5'11" tall, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 76 pace, 73 shooting, 78 passing, 77 dribbling, 70 defending, 79 physical, and very important for a midfielder, 79 stamina. That is all I care about. This guy is an all-round beast and has the outside of the foot shot as well. I'm very much looking forward to have him in the team, boys. That is a big signing to play alongside Hayden, I would like to say. Now, from this point on though, I want you guys to help me with the transfers, so let me know. Who should I bring in as a left back into the team? Who should I bring in as a right back into this team? Who is going to replace Hayden in this squad? Or do we give him 1 season in that CDM position? Those are decisions that you guys will have to make. Let me know in the comments down below. I will leave that up to you. I made 2 signings. You decide the next 3. Also, Youth Academy, come on, please. Give me the 5-star, 5-star. Let's go! Republic of Ireland, Dare Brennan. I don't know how to say it. We're going to go for it. 4 million spent on a new scout. Give me another 5-star, 5-star. Didn't get one, huh? Did I? That is unlucky. You know what I can do though? I can do this, which is very stupid. Don't do this if you are someone else here. You can just buy a scout and fire him constantly until you get another 5-star, 5-star. That is something that you could do, but it's just basically wasting money. But since we have a huge guy behind us with a lot of money, I can just keep on doing this until I finally get a good one, right? I mean, it's costing me like 60k every time. So probably not that smart to do this. I'm not going to do it anymore. So also, guys, let me know in the comments down below, where do we send the scout to? That is another question that I need answering to. So help me out in the comments down below. Where do we send him to? The first scout of this Newcastle United career mode. The youth is going to be very, very important to us. We're going to bring in these kids and just make sure that they are great players to play for Newcastle United. With that being said, though, first Premier League game, high attacking football, 4-4-2, 2 new signings in the starting lineup. Let's do this against Arsenal, boys. This is going to be our first game. First game for Newcastle at St. James's Park after the financial takeover coming in from the main man, Bin Salman. I think that is his name. Let's see if that is actually helping the team. The Newcastle fans, obviously, some of the best in the world, honestly. And now that they have a spark in them, now that they know that there is a big future potentially with the likes of Folland, with the likes of Saint-Maximin, with the likes of Sanson coming into the team, we can look forward to a massive game. Our first game in the Premier League. Sanson, let's see what you can do. Can you be that midfielder that I'm looking for? It feels so weird controlling the entire team for once. I've been doing the Become a Legend for such a long time that I don't even remember how to play with a full team. So this might be a weird one. The first couple of games might be tough, but very important is the fact that we do have a Saint-Maximin here who can just skill around people, which I am very much looking forward to. Great moves. Kevin Folland on his left foot. Kevin Folland! 5th minute, ultimate difficulty with tough sliders enabled. Kevin freaking Folland on his debut. A perfect way to start off into his career. Look at that turn, look at the dribbling. And I told you, his left foot is a rocket. He will score many, many goals for Newcastle United. Leverkusen has lost their best striker. He is now a part of the new project at Newcastle United. Mikel Arteta, not too happy with that one. A great start into his career. Let's see if Sanson can do the same. Kevin Folland, welcome. Welcome to the team, buddy. Obviously, our defense is a bit weak down the wings, so Arsenal might just exploit that because we don't really have that many great players on these wings at the moment. With the likes of Aubameyang coming at us, this is turning out to be very tough. Good play from Arsenal as they try and get through. Kraft does put in a tackle. That has to be the one thing that we have to be wary of. Our opponents are going to be doing really well in their attacks against our defense, that's for sure. But Saint-Maximin, as long as you keep on skilling, we can go ahead and do some crazy stuff. By the way, what is our goal this season? What is the target? I would say Europa League would be massive for Newcastle United in their first season. But who knows what's going to happen. They are playing some absolutely stunning football, though. I have to admit, Arsenal is playing really well. Arsenal getting through nicely, just a bit dodgy as well at the same time. We're not able to play this ball out. Arsenal come through with Aubameyang into 22nd minute. Boys, after our first initial attack with Kevin Folland, in which we scored luckily, we haven't had any control of this game. Arsenal is completely dominating. Aubameyang on the line. Pepe. Arsenal come back. It is 1-1. I'm quite unhappy with that one. Very disappointing to see that happen. Nicolas Pepe runs across to Arteta for believing in him. He is congratulating him. That was a good clearance on the line by Jethro Williams. This is not a good start to our career, I would say. It is 1-1. I guess we can just say the game has just basically restarted. So let's see what we can do. First game, no clean sheet, no surprises around here. Pepe, can he get past us? Jethro Williams knows how to skill, but does he also know how to defend skillers? Torreira. Özil, good pass. Aubameyang. It is Bukayo Saka who finishes it for Arsenal. Once again, they run across to Mikel Arteta, another player that wants to thank him for playing him. We started off so well, and all of a sudden we are getting absolutely dominated by Arsenal, boys. I don't know how to feel about this. This might be a terrible start into our season. Saint-Maximin gets past one. Saint-Maximin gets past two. Can he play it inside? Of course he can. What am I even saying here? Kevin Folland sees the pass to Jethro Williams. He needs to shoot. He needs to shoot and score, man. I need that equalizer. Joelinton, Sanson, obviously looking for some options here. He's going to be looking back towards Hayden. Hayden does well in getting past one. Joelinton holding on to it. Joelinton gets pushed off and a free kick is given. I think Kevin Folland might be decent on free kicks. This one is a bit too close, but we could still pull this off. Is he good at free kicks? Yes, he is. Let's go. Kevin, please do this against Leno. Both of you used to play for Bayer Leverkusen. I know it. But I believe in you. I believe in you, Kevin. I believe in you, Kevin. It is a hit onto the crossbar. We jump up again. Inside the box. Chaos. Arsenal. Do they get it away? They do get it away. Kevin Folland's first shot onto the crossbar. But he gets it back. It's a bad pass. First half is over. We started off so nice. But Arsenal took control in the last 40 minutes, I would say. We have to do better in the second half. We have to try and come back into this. The full-on attacking is working well. I like the high pressure, but it also enables Arsenal to get some good attacks in themselves. But I'm going to stick to my attacking plays. I'm going to stick to my high depth because I want to give you guys some nice football. Oh no. Saka again in a striking position. Özil shoots and nearly scores. What is up with the shot power on that one? 58th minute. Almiron. He does have that pace, you know. He does have that pace. Almiron, past everyone. This is the moment where he normally fails in real life. He gets past everyone, but he never scores. He never scores. That is very similar to what happens in real life with Almiron. He just runs past everyone, but then decision-making up top just isn't there. We are struggling, man. 70 minutes have passed, and Arsenal is dominating once again. They have taken control back in this half. We had the early control, but things have changed ever since. Hayden, though, now might be able to play across to Joelinton, who just doesn't show that strength, sadly. 70-second, boys. Things need to change. Joelinton has been very quiet in this game. Longstaff is going to come in for... You know what? Sanson seems a bit tired. He's going to come off. Or do I go for Saive? Saive has 68 shooting. Longstaff has 65. But Longstaff is a Newcastle player, so we're going to put him in there. He is a young talent that is living and breathing Newcastle, so to say. So he's going to get his chance right now over Sanson, who has worked hard but hasn't been able to show what he can do in his first match for Newcastle United. Hayden, don't really know what to do here. Played across. Hayden gets it back. Can he shoot? I don't know. I'm going to go into Dwight Gale. Dwight Gale had the equalizer at his feet. Leno makes an outstanding save at the near post. Martinelli now coming in for Arsenal. Cross coming in. We jump up. We don't get it. I'm going to go for another cross down the middle. We jump up again. No one gets it. Almiron has it at his feet. He plays it across to Hayden. Hayden on his right foot. He might be able to shoot, but I need more options in the middle, boys. I need more options in the middle. There's one. We get taken out. No penalty given in that position. I kind of was hoping for one. He did push me. He did push me, but I didn't fall down. That might have been the issue there. I'm trying my absolute best, but I can't get onto the ball. In the 88th minute now, Bukayo Saka loses it against Lascelles. Lascelles gets it once again against Pepe. We just can't get the ball moving forward. Here we go. Last attack, maybe. No, we do not get the ball. 2 minutes of added time. That is another goal for Arsenal. After the financial takeover, our debut for Newcastle ends in a spectacular comeback for Arsenal. Very disappointing at St. James's Park. The fans were hoping this is it. This is the season where we go ahead and get things done, but the team is not good enough yet to compete with the likes of Arsenal. That just shows us where we are sat in the Premier League. And I told you, this is not going to be an easy season. This is going to be a very, very tough one on ultimate difficulty with the sliders put in place so that these games are going to be very, very realistic. It is called Realism Mod for a reason. First game of our career. It is a loss. I need your help. I need your help. Right back, left back, centre mid. Help me out. I really need you right now. So, guys, there it is. That is the first time we have seen our team play. Kevin Volland has shown what he can do, but apart from that, we have struggled a lot. A big issue in our team is that I can't tell the players apart. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into the edit player section and I'm going to change the shoes of Sanson. I want him to be a clear, I want to have a clear difference between him and our main man in the team, Hayden. So we're going to change his shoes right now. Sanson, you're going to get some reddish shoes, and also Saint-Maximin, he can't be playing with freaking blue shoes. I need something more spicy. So Sanson is going to go with the pink because I really want to be able to tell him apart. And then also Saint-Maximin we're going to change right now. So yeah, there he is, Saint-Maximin, looking good as ever. We're going to go ahead and change his shoes to something way more colorful than what he is using at the moment. I do need something with maybe Gucci shoes would be great. There are definitely no Gucci shoes in here though. He might go with yellow. Yellow does look quite nice on a player like Saint-Maximin. And am I going to go yellow? I feel like yellow is the way to go, boys. I want to see his feet just flash, you know, just like the Flash, just move fast and just disorientate the defenders with his step overs. That is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go yellow on Saint-Maximin. He has these ones on from this point on. Nike is the way to go for a fast player like himself. So here we are. We have 90 million in the budget, still plenty of changes to be made, still money to be invested into the youth academy. Do we have another one? No, not yet, not yet. We're going to move on a few days though as I'm talking right here. So help me out guys with the right back and left back position. Fan objectives down below. If you have watched the video until now, you definitely enjoyed it. So make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes. The way this series is going to work, we're going to upload it every second day. So this series is not going to be a daily series. It's going to be coming up every second day so that you guys look forward to it. I think that is the way to go for now on, and I hope you guys are going to be enjoying it in that manner. Now, do we have another scout coming in maybe? Let me check because we have moved on a few days. Another 5-star, 5-star? No, we have a 4-star, 5-star. I guess that is close enough, but it's not good enough for our new owners. So that is going to be the way we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. According to the financial fair play rules and all of that, if you want to clear me up, just let me know. I just know personally you're just not allowed to spend more than what your club actually earns through sponsorships, through deals like TV deals, and of course through transfers. And that is exactly what I'm trying to achieve right now with Newcastle United. Thank you guys so much for watching the first episode. Volland did well, but the team has failed. We need to do better next time around. See you next time when we go back into the Premier League. Thank you for watching. Take care and peace.